Hello. Hi, everyone. My name is Sam. I'm a millennial. I'm vegan. I'm in an open relationship. I'm gay. I'm exhausted. It's exhausting telling people they're doing everything wrong. Just doling out a lot of advice. Don't eat that. Your capacity for love is limited. Suck a dick. A lot of weight on these shoulders. So it's really hard if someone's ever like, I don't agree with your lifestyle, to be like, which one? I'm juggling a few. And I am queer, so it goes without saying I do have some podcast recommendations, if anyone. Do you guys listen to podcasts? Of course you do. It's the air we breathe. Someone once asked me, do you listen to podcasts? I was like, I haven't heard silence in 5 years. Yes, how much time do you have? I listen to a lot of podcasts at work, so I'll have my earbuds in and I'll walk into the kitchen and someone inevitably will try to make small talk, They'll be like, how was your weekend? How was your weekend? We have to know, how was it? Little does she know I have an Australian woman in my ear who's like, Caroline would drag the body to the side of the road. I would stay in a shallow grave for 5 years. But on the outside, I'm like, it was good, happy people. But I am, despite being in an open relationship, I am actually engaged, which is really exciting. Thank you. That's so thank you. I am gonna get married, but we're trying to think of ways to make our marriage or ceremony unconventional. You know what I mean? I guess like as a millennial, would do. So I don't think we're gonna walk down an aisle and do I do's. I think we'll walk down the aisles and do we'll see's. Seems like a better insurance policy, It's a gig economy. Marriage is a fun gig. Fun gig for now. Did you guys hear about this OK Boomer thing? This OK Boomer trend? Yes, okay. For those of you who don't know, it's this trend, this phrase that a younger generation is now saying to older generations when they don't want to explain like how outdated their views are, or they just are tired of explaining in general. So like if your mom's like, what's polyamory when you love shapes? Just be like, okay, boomer, I don't feel like explaining that to you. Or if she's like, why don't you return my call? I left you a voicemail. A voicemail. Has anyone gotten a voice? Archaic, of the past. One day archaeologists will uncover like an iPhone with their little brushes. There'll be one new voicemail. It'll strike fear into their hearts, as it does now. It's like worse. I don't call them voicemails, okay? I call them what they really are. Veiled threats. From my bank. Excuse me, sir, we're calling about the unpaid visa. Okay, boomer. But millennials, we do get a lot of flack. We're told that we victimize ourselves or make ourselves like the center of everything, which is why I want to talk to you guys a little bit about an epidemic that I'm noticing in this town, in this city. And that epidemic is people being mean to me. Okay, so I know, let me explain, okay? I'm gonna give you some examples, okay? First example, I'm at a vegan cafe. There's a waiter there who I know does not like me. I think it has something to do with that. He has slept with my fiance. It's fine. Open relation, it's fine. What's not fine is that he dresses in suspenders and a gemstone necklace like an old-timey magician, but that's separate. So anyway, I'm sitting down and he asked me, can you please tuck in your chair so people can get by? And I say, of course. And so I do that thing where you like, and then the dude was like, Anyway, and then he just walks in the other direction, not even utilizing the space that I had graciously provided him. So. Okay, that's mean to me what he did. I felt like, okay, no, that's fine. I've got another one. Okay, so I'm at a different cafe this time, okay? I'm going in, it's early morning, good morning, okay, that's me. A woman comes in, have you ever seen one of those dogs at the airport sniffing drugs and they're just like on a mission? She was like, whoa, who here drives a red car? who here drives a red car? Incorrigible. Who here drives a red car? And I kind of sheepishly had to be like, no. Oh, that's my red car, you know. And she said, you can't park there, okay? You're blocking the alleyway. You cannot park there. And she left in a huff. And I was sort of stunned. And I remember the barista across the counter was like, well, do you still want your drink? And I said, no. I've just been assaulted. Okay, that's also mean to me. It's weird that... Okay, no, I've got one more for you. One more, my own therapist. My own therapist is being mean to me, okay? My therapist's name is Neil Hicks. That's his real name. I refuse to censor myself for my art. Neil Hicks. I also just like saying it. It's a trustworthy name. Neil Hicks. I can lean on it, you know? Every time we finish our session, he always ends in our mantra, which is, Sam, don't forget to send any transfer. And I say, of course, Neil Hicks, and then I forget. I'm learning a lot about relationships and patterns in therapy. That's ours. He doesn't like it. But the last time I went, instead of regularly reminding me, he just said, hey, don't forget. Just kind of like that, don't forget. You know how someone's words can be pointy? Pointed. It's like that, don't forget. Okay, that was also mean to me. That was also mean to you guys. And now you're being mean to me. This is what I mean by an epidemic. It's spreading. You guys, thank you so much. My name is Sam. Be your host.